Welcome everybody to another Unity Review broadcast. Today's pregame show is sponsored by Starbridge. You guys should go check them out. Now, getting into today's game, we have Problems FC and Real Sociedad playing here in Long Beach, California, traveling all the way from Las Vegas. Us, Unity Review, are here to broadcast their game. It's going to be a very exciting matchup. We've heard that it's going to be a very intense. They have a lot of rivalry between the two teams, so it's going to be a very great game to watch. Very excited to see how this game plays out. Back to you guys at the desk.
Testing. And that was a fabulous intro by Sammy, our reporter. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another Unity View live stream. We are here in Long Beach, California. Super exciting. You can kind of see us back there in the desk. Yeah, I can see you, Noah. That's us. Super exciting for Problems FC to be taking on Real Sociedad, a team that has some rivalry, some competition. Problems FC have won against the Real Sociedad a few times in other competitions in SWPL and in some other cup tournament. They are rivalries at its finest right now. There's a little bit of, some smart talk going on here on the side. You can hear Real Sociedad really does believe that they're capable of beating Problems FC. And Problems FC, we all know on how great Problems FC is. Strong team. And we're excited to see on what they can do their second game back home in the Nisa Nation League. Exciting to watch it. We're exciting for you guys to participate. Thank you guys for tuning in to this broadcast. We see you guys in the comments. If you guys have something to share, you believe the referee made a mistake, something isn't right, or you feel like you want to share your thoughts on how the stream is going, please feel free to comment it. We see it, and we want you guys to be part of it. We'd love to put your comments on stream. We can do that. And everything today is kind of normal. A little bit of the terrain difference here. You can tell that we're sort of shooting on a flatter terrain compared to how it usually is when it's higher up. But we kind of have to work with what we got. Nonetheless, we're still going to have the wireless cameraman kind of going around. Our cameraman Noah, shout out Noah. And now Sammy being on our wide. You guys will see. It'll still be engaging. Maybe we could get some stuff behind the goal. It's all going to be really, really fun. And we're excited. We're streaming this now in 60 frames per second, guys. So there should be a little bit of a difference when it comes to what you guys experience as far as the motion of the game. What do you guys think about the background music? We're trying to do little things a little different. The game should be starting soon. Real Sociedad are we're going to change the scoreboard here, last minute change on our end here, because Real Sociedad is actually in a form of yellow today. Yellow and blue. How does that look? That looks okay. That looks all right. We could put both teams with their text color in black, actually. We could do that too. I don't know, maybe I like it the other way around. You can change it. That works too. We could see Problems FC are getting ready. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, Unity View's YouTube channel, where we're bringing you guys more of these kinds of broadcasts. It's about to be a good game, guys. I can feel it. Unlike last game that we did, with Las Vegas United. Who did they play against? It was against Maricopa. Was it? I believe it was. Yeah. Well, that was as entertaining we tried to be. It wasn't strong enough because nobody scored that game. But we expect a lot of goals this game. We're going to remove the subscribe graphic because I'm sure that's annoying some of you guys. Commentary today is a little bit of alone. A little bit alone by myself today. You know, Sammy's not too far. He's kind of doing other things. But nonetheless, it'll be a good broadcast here. The switcher here. The coach is giving a spiel, telling Problems to take this game very seriously and give him a good problem on the field. Unity View crew members have tried to interview Real Sociedad a little bit before, and let's just say their confidence are up. They seems like it's almost they didn't know where they were. They were kind of a little bit not so focused on the sidelines here before they even started warming up. But we'll see on if they can come clutch with their performances. Yeah, that was tough. Sorry about that, guys. Problem FC are ready to go on the field almost. As we, to our viewers, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We see your comments. Game should be starting in a few minutes here. We have a little bit of a clock countdown timer, but hopefully the game starts a little bit before then. We'll see. Nana, thank you for joining our game. Share the link with your friends. We want to get a lot of people to watch this as much as we can. Players are warming up. Getting ready for this exciting match. The weather is fluctuating today. At first it was very foggy, a little breezy. Now it's kind of feels like it's warming up. The sun is kind of peeking out of the clouds. So we might see a little change in brightness here. Sun is peeking out now. Yeah. Yeah. We got our cameraman on the field. Problems on the field. Real Sociedad. We'll see what they can do as they warm up on the sidelines. We see that the sun is giving us a new vibe. And we're just letting some adjustments happen here. Bear with us, about 5 minutes or so left before I believe we're gonna kick off this match. I'm looking for something that feels sort of high intensity, high adrenaline, high anxiety. I'm looking for an interesting game, fellows. Hopefully we get some cool shots with our wireless camera feed that we got on the field here. Got some fans here, a little bit of, could be parents or grandma, grandpa. Ooh. Share the link, guys, share the link. We need to do a better job sharing the link too. I believe the referees have just arrived, ladies and gentlemen. It's probably going to be a little bit longer than 3 minutes before the game starts. We're estimating about another 10 minutes. We started the stream a little early, but better early than late. So just bear with us for a little bit longer. How are we doing in the chat, folks? I think we only got a few people in here, but hopefully more people join. Is there any way that, Noah, maybe you could take some BTS while we're waiting for the game to start and put something on the Instagram? You have access to it, right? Yeah, but let's put the link on the Instagram if you can. That'd be great. Get it up there so that way we can get more viewers. Hello. Oh my gosh, guys, you won't believe this. To our 6 viewers, we hope to start soon. So what we're doing is we had a discussion here with the referee who was telling us that the game starts at 7, but on the Nisa Nation's website, it says 6. So there's a little bit of a confusion here. Bear with us. Players are warming up, definitely. So there's definitely a game. Hopefully we could get started here very soon. I don't know why they're saying one thing and the other says the other. Guys, let's talk in the chat. If you guys have any questions, want to know who we are. Some confusions here. The referees are on the phone trying to figure things out. Honestly, it doesn't take much to start the game of soccer, right? Just blow the whistle. Nisa Nations League. It's a pretty cool league. Home to kind of an upbeat semi-pro, you can say. Players are looking to get exposed, players are looking to continue their soccer career and to be involved as much as they can.
Welcome everybody to another Unity Review broadcast. Today's pregame show is sponsored by Starbridge. You guys should go check them out. Now, getting into today's game, we have Problems FC and Real Sociedad playing here in Long Beach, California, traveling all the way from Las Vegas. Us, Unity Review, are here to broadcast their game. It's going to be a very exciting matchup. We've heard that it's going to be a very intense. They have a lot of rivalry between the two teams, so it's going to be a very great game to watch. Very excited to see how this game plays out. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Sammy, for that warm welcome. Welcome to another Unity View broadcast, everybody. To the viewers that have been in here, that have been tuning in with us, the game will start shortly. We're looking forward to it. Sammy as our reporter. Three-peat, right? You did it 3 games in a row? There you go. Our longest running reporter. I guess the referees are doing check-ins now, going into the teams and seeing if they have their shin guards on, I guess. Bear with us, everybody. Game will start soon. Just how soon? I hope so soon. I guess the players are doing a check-in. We might run our pregame show one more time before the show actually starts, just because we don't know who's actually tuning in at what time, and we want to make sure that people get the full experience. And by the time you watch this, there'll be a little bit of an edit on this live stream, so all of this waiting will not exist. Meaning that if you rewatch it, it'll kind of just have the good parts. I mean, it'll start where it needs to start. A little bit of a crowd today. Apparently Noah says that there wasn't a crowd last time. I wasn't here last time, but he did a wonderful job commentating. Thank you for doing that, Noah. I guess maybe, I don't know if the weather is nicer or something like that. Don't really know. What do you guys think about the background music? It's a little bit better. Well, it keeps it a little bit more engaging, I feel like. Trying it out. To our 10 viewers watching, thank you guys for tuning in. Game will start very shortly here. Referees are doing the inspections, making sure that the players got their shin guards on, that they're all on the roster, that everything is good. Problems FC are, I believe, are they still in the top of their league? They're second right now. We'll see on what they can do. Problems FC, we've spoken about this before, and we broadcasted them in the past. More notably, their performance against the once upon a time Las Vegas Legends. They defeated them in the Nisa Nations League regional final. That was a little bit of a while ago. You could say that was, what, half a year ago? No? About? Yeah, something like that. But a little rivalry here with Real Sociedad, the opponent for today. Problems FC have played them twice in the past, twice or three times, maybe even more. But it looks like that all of those times, Problems come up they come up top in these games against Real Sociedad. So Real Sociedad kind of came into this with a little bit with their heads high, which is a good thing, very good thing. But let's hope that they're not too unfocused and are taking their time warming up seriously. It's going to be an exciting game. We predict that this game is going to have a lot of goals. And we want you guys to stay tuned for it. It's going to be a pretty cool matchup here. We are in, where are we? Long Beach City College? Long Beach City College. That's the game that where we're broadcasting this from. The Vikings, Long Beach City College, they have a cool scoreboard here on the side. Unfortunately, we're kind of just broadcasting from a little bit of a lower level today. Not by a little, by a lot. We plan on giving you guys a really cool experience nonetheless. We got a wireless cameraman on the field today. And we'll see on when they'll decide to start these games. Hopefully they start in the next few minutes, guys. I see that the referees are getting ready. They're going to start their own little warm-ups. Shouldn't take them that long. Oscar, thank you so much for tuning into the live stream. He says, "Vamos Problems." We're excited to see what Problems can do. If they can create a problematic experience for Real Sociedad on their home turf. Hopefully, we'll see on how that goes. Say it again. It's my first time here. Yes, that's correct. Noah was he was here last time by himself, and I wasn't here, not by himself, with crew. I believe that was Davis and Calvin. So thank you to those that were contributing that and their time to do that broadcast. It was a holiday at the time, but now we're going to take this seriously. Hopefully, we can bring you guys a better experience, considering now that we're doing wireless now. So that'll be really cool. We'll see what kind of shots Noah you can get. You know, we'll definitely cut to you. Make sure you guys subscribe. I can't say it enough, but we need the subscribers. We need the subscribers. And speaking of which, we got a lot of plans here at Unity View. We want you guys to subscribe to us. I'm looking forward to commentating this game. Unity View is on the road this week. We came all the way out here from Las Vegas. You guys know that we broadcast a lot of Vegas teams and stuff like that. So kind of on the switch up. Now we're doing a little bit more mobile. So if you want your own podcast or you have another game you'd like to broadcast, feel free to reach out to Unity View. You can find us on our Instagram, our YouTube. Just to update you guys, we got some confirmation that we're going to be starting this game a lot before 7. Hopefully by 6:30. So I want to add another 10 minutes. So we'll just add the clock again, and we'll be back here in 10 minutes. 10 minutes should be it, guys. I do believe so. Starting to get players into some huddles. They know that this game's about to start. At this point, we should probably show the audience our podcast that we filmed yesterday. That'd been more entertaining. How funny would that be? You should have just put it on the podcast. That would have been funny. Huh? I know, like on the it's like auto switched. That'd be funny. And I could put like the show will start while it's playing. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Share the link, guys. Share the link. You know, we should do a thing where people got to donate, and depending on how much donations we have is when we'll start the game. Like, guys, we're almost there. We're almost there, you know. Yeah, they don't start moving until they get paid. Maybe we'll do that. No, we're not gonna do that. Not that way. Not in that way. Jose says that he's on his way. On your way. Wait. Real Sociedad are preparing to enter the field. Let's get back on cameras, I believe, right? Still no referees, but they're getting ready. About to start, guys. Here the referees are going to come out right now. I'm going to lower the music here.
Can leave here.
Huh?
Leave there here.
Leave what there? Just leave it there? Yeah, I'm not going to touch it. That's fine.
1 second.
Oh, okay, sure. We're ready, guys. We're ready. We're ready. Game starting now. can even... Waiting for the game. I totally just lost audio on camera too.
Let's go, boys.
We're going to get our scoreboard ready. Very excited for this game. Gonna get our scoreboard ready. This is going to be an intense match, everybody. Problems FC are going to look to create some problems here on the field. Trying to give some Real Sociedad a hard time. Real Sociedad, we've spoken a little bit about them, that they are a little bit more trying to win here because they've lost, I think, a few times against Problems. And we're off. Problems FC against Real Sociedad. Let's go. Guys, in the comments, we see you guys. Feel free to comment. This game's going to be intense, guys. I know it. There's going to be a lot of things going on here. There's some rivalry happening here. And it's going to be intense.
You see it coming now. You see how they're going to go.
We're going to see on how this starts off with. Real Sociedad tries to pass the ball in the middle, but they lose it. Problems FC look to try to reset the ball and move the ball upfield a little bit. Nena says, "Let's go, Venado. Venadu." Ball's in the keeper's possession. Gonna look to clear it. As you guys can see, we're kind of broadcasting a little bit on a flatter surface. It's a little bit more difficult to shoot, but we're gonna work around it. You guys will get a little bit more of a POV type of feel of a broadcast. Typically, we're a little bit higher because we're in a press box or something different of that sort. So that's why you guys are feeling something more, I want to say authentic, maybe a little bit. I hope it doesn't throw you guys off too much because every venue is a little bit different. But here we are in Long Beach City College broadcasting this. You can kind of see from our cameraman over there. Real Sociedad are going to look for options down the line. They're going to try to re-clear or reset that back there in the goalie. But Problems are with a high press, trying to see if Sociedad can make a mistake here, and they do. And Problems are going to try to...
Too slow!
We like a talkative coach. I believe Mark is the coach for the Problems FC, Worldwide Problems. He's very talkative on the sidelines, so hopefully it'll pushes players to play the way that he's saying it, and what he's suggesting, at least. Problems with possession here on the other side of the field. They're going to look to try to bring it middle, but maybe they're still sticking to that side. It'll be their ball. Try to get a far throw in there. And Sociedad are on the run here on the fast break. They're going to pass the ball through, and he does. He gets the ball through, and they're on the attack. The referee will pause the game. I believe it is an offside call over there. We're streaming this game, ladies and gentlemen, in 60 frames per second, so hopefully it feels a little bit more real. We figured to make this upgrade just because from a little bit of feedback and also just trying to be a little bit more experimental with our streams. Hence why we had the music in the pregame show, all the above. And we're always trying to improve it and continuously try to do more. Seems like that both teams love playing on the deeper side of the field. Hopefully that changes. It seems like that we're so far away from them, but here we go. Real Sociedad are on the run here. They're going to try to shoot the ball into the goal, and they do, and they pass it middle, and it goes into the goal. Real Sociedad scores 1-0. And we'll rewatch that in the Unity Views instant replay. That was a good run, great run by Real Sociedad. Looking for the options middle, passes it middle, slides into the goal, tries to tap it in there, goes off the hands of the goalie, and they did it. They did it. 1-0 for Real Sociedad. That was an error on the scoreboard there for a second, and we just fixed that for you. But that was a great start for Sociedad on the home turf of problems. We'll see if they can continue that. I mean, listen, they're talking the talk. We are 5 minutes into the game, and it's already 1-0. We told you guys it was going to be intense. We told you guys it was going to be like this. And just to introduce myself for commentary, I am Lidor Bega. You guys can check me out on Instagram. I'm the CEO and founder of Unity View, and I do tend to commentate these games from time to time. I do love doing this. It's super, super fun. Okay. Currently 1-0. Real Sociedad had a good run. We're able to pass it middle. Problems are going to have to do something on the offensive end. It's very early in the game, only 5 minutes into the game. But we'll see on how this ends up, how this half ends. We'll see if there's going to be a few goals. Kind of seems like the problems are kind of just like a little sloppy right now in the start of the game. They're going to look to do something different here at least. Try to maintain a possession. last game that they played here that I didn't commentate. Ooh, good back heel. I wasn't here to commentate that, but it did look like the problems were really composed with themselves and just had good shape. To our viewers watching, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We do appreciate you guys all the time, and we are watching the comments, so feel free to stay engaged and give your criticism on how the referees are doing. Here we go, problems on the attack here. Tries to go around the defender, but Sociedad will try to clear it out wide to outlet. And then Captain on problems, passes it middle. Will look to pass it again back to Captain. And he tries to draw the penalty, but doesn't get the call. Nena says, "Vamos problems." We got a lot of problem fans here in our chat here. Problems will look to pass it right. Good cross into the middle. There's someone there. Headers. Goes over the crossbar. Let's see if we could be able to rewatch then the Unity View's instant replay. We'll check that out on how that unfolded. Could have been a good opportunity for them. It was a good pass to the right. And you could just see, look for that cross. Good cross. It was a great look. It was just over the crossbar a little bit too much. Should have just kept it a little bit more low. Timed his jump a little bit better. Problems need to dominate more in the midfield if they're going to look to make a comeback here. They're going to have to continue with it. 10 tries to switch the field there. Try to look for their opportunities. Maybe a shot on goal. Tries to keep it low. Ball still in play.
Go!
Real Sociedad are on the run here. They're going to look to refresh the ball. Tries to clear it out. And Real Sociedad again with possession here. Seems like they're dominating with that a little bit more. Well, a lot of this game so far has felt very ping-pong action. It's felt very kind of back and forth, although that Sociedad is kind of dominating with their possession a little bit more. It was a good switch field. Sociedad again with their promising possession here. Good cross in the middle. Goes into the hands of the keepers. They try to pause that, tell his players to ready up a little bit better. Sociedad are really giving Problems a hard time right now with possession. Nothing's really coming out of it. It seems like both players have some substitutions to be using on the bench. A lot on each team, actually. Actually, Sociedad maybe a little bit less, but it's strange. He says, "Yo, what's up? It's Ami." How you doing, Ami? We miss you commentary. I'm kind of doing this alone right now, but hopefully next time you'll be able to join us. We're in Long Beach, California right now, so we're kind of far from Vegas, but we be traveling doing this. Thank you, bro, for tuning in and letting us know that you're here. And Real Sociedad are on the front here. Can they try to get a shot on goal? He'll try to get it through between two players, and that's no good. Stumbles, and it'll be Palm's ball. We're going to see some level of physicality from both sides. It's going to be a physical game. Like I said, there's a little bit of a rivalry between these two teams. Oh, thank you, Ami. Yes, come back next time. We want you there. But here we go. Real Sociedad on the run. Can they maintain possession here? Good save by the goalie. Great save. Goalie steps out. Problems are looking to play a little bit more forceful, trying to really get in those little pockets of area. Here we go. Problems with the opportunity here. With the ball in the goal. In the box. And it just did not fall off his feet correctly. He tried. He kind of fell over. Everyone's falling all over the place. Here we go. Collin's going to look to slow the ball down, look for options, keep it simple, no need to force it. Trying to keep your shape. You got so many players on the field, and none of them are really moving, but that's a good dish. Good lob to the middle. Should have just one touch off the chest and should have just striked it in there. Try to wait a little bit too long. But Problems had an opportunity to move the ball around, and they're just kind of just walking, unfortunately. Sociedad are addicted to playing on that side of the field. We don't get the ball much on this side, which I hope that changes. The keeper's going to look for options to whom he can. They're going to play it close, play it in the back.
Kobe, get back!
Here we go. Ooh. Off the post, it looked like. We'll rewatch that real quick on the Unity Views instant replay. Finally seeing a little bit more momentum here. Good pass to the right. Took a shot early. Off the post, it looked like that it hit the net after. It'll be a corner kick. They're going to raise the ball up. And it goes into the net. What a goal for Real Sociedad. That's 2-0 for Real Sociedad. We'll rewatch that on Unity View's instant replay on how that unfolded. They got a ball from the corner, lobs it up, trying to see on who headed that. Ooh, and that was number 19 with the header. Number 19 with the header. That was a great idea. That was a really good goal. (2-0) for Sociedad, and they're starting to get into the heads of problems. Impressive for a team that has had their complications against Problems. They're kind of bouncing back real well. It seems like that Real Sociedad knows the way that Problems are playing. They're kind of used to their formation or have played them enough times to know how to beat them. 21 minutes into this half here. Here we go, Sociedad with the ball. Number 18 tries to dribble around, still in possession. We give it off to number 10. Number 10 will look for options. He'll switch field. And nobody's there. While the ball's out of bounds, we can talk about our sponsor, Starbridge, windows and doors. You got some windows that need to be fixed and some doors that need to be replaced. Reach out to our sponsor, Starbridge, who are so fantastic at what they do. And they'll make sure to help you guys out. Starbridge. Goes in the hands of the keeper over there. Real Sociedad are trying to force the ball a little bit more to the line, trying to make those crosses, those LBYs, and it's just not really working out too well right now. And to our viewers watching, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys subscribe Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to be doing more broadcasts, more live streaming for not just soccer, but all sorts of events, and we want you guys to be part of it. Make sure you hit the notification bell and make sure you're aware when we're doing this stuff. King with the ball. Passes it back to number 3. Tries to play quick feet. Loses possession. They try to cut middle. Can Sociedad try to get a shot on goal? They pass it to number 9, and number 9 tries to place it, but a little too high. Should have kept it low and controlled. We're going to rewatch that on the Unity Views instant replay. And we can see that it was a great cut. It was a good idea. He could have, number 18 could have struck that himself, but he decided to not play selfish and decided to tip it off just to the left there. And unfortunately just wasn't finished well. Sociedad again with possession here. They'll try to lob it through, and they do. And can he get a shot on goal? He'll try to do it over the cheeky, over the goalie. Doesn't work that way. Problems are a little bit too aware right now. Try to draw the foul. Referee calls nothing. Problems with possession here. They'll look to maintain it. Again, both teams are addicted to that side of the field. I don't know what it is. We're getting literally nothing on this side of the field. Here we go, Sociedad on the run. Sociedad on the run, they'll try to shoot the ball. "26 minutes played into this first half, ladies and gentlemen, and we've seen 2 goals. You know what they say, what I can do in one half, I could do better. So anything is still possible for Problems. Here we go. Problems with the ball. Can they do something well out of this? He passes it right. Captain number 6 with the ball. He tries to cut middle. Tries to forces it into the box. Doesn't really go too well. The ball's on this side. Finally, number 12 dishes it back. They're going to try to reset the ball. They're going to try to keep their composure. Problems look to keep up the press. Real Sociedad tries to switches the field. They'll look to push the ball forward. They'll look to create on a run here. They'll try to go on a run. Number 19 with the ball. It'll be an offside. Offside call here. Good vision by the linesman. Problems FC on the offensive end here. Number 11 on the ball is trying to cross it over. Really good opportunity for Problems to get a shot on goal. But now it's turn around. Draws a foul. Some little bit of tension there on the field. You can see that. See number 12 is getting into it. Number 10 is going to be taking the free kick. Going to try to lob it to his players. Go out of bounds. Can rewatch that in the Unity Views instant replay.
Why is he by himself?
It was a good lob, good free kick taken. Very good. Very precise. And now it'll be corner kick for Real Sociedad. Can they make it 3 from this possession here? Throws it up. Palms are on the run here. Palms on the run. We'll try to reset that. Here we go. Palms on the line. Palms on the line. Good through ball. Good through ball. Keeper steps out. Keeper was ready for that. The forcing may work with Problems. If they continue to keep forcing the ball the way that they are, maybe it will work. Usually I don't really recommend that kind of style of play, but they're doing it with their heads up. They're not just kicking the ball just to kick it. They're looking to give it to the player and to his feet directly. Number 12, one-on-one with the goalie. Tries to get between the legs. The keeper will grab that. That was a good opportunity. We will watch that real quick on the replay. That through ball sort of worked. Went through the feet of through the legs of the keeper, but we're going to cut back to the game because, ooh. Because of that. That's why we got to cut back to the game. And we'll rewatch that little snippet right there. You could see. Oh, it's showing a little bit from our previous replay. You could see. Good save. And we're back into the game. Real Sociedad will look to cross the ball. Off the chest. Strike.
We're just standing watching the ball.
Very high. Coach is getting a little frustrated, saying that they're standing around and watching the ball too much. That could be the case. They need to play a little bit more on their toes. Went off the chest. I like that. That one bounce off the chest and just striking it. Why not? There we go, palms down the line. Number 11 with the ball. He's going to look for his teammates. Passes it right. It was a good idea, just a little bit. Needs more oomph. It's kind of a sloppy pass, I'll be honest. 32 minutes into this half. We have about 12 minutes-ish. A victory today for Problems would be really great considering on where they stand on the tables right now. They need to continue to win. There's a lot of other teams in this league, and some of them are really, really good. I'm not too sure when the schedule is for when Problems plays against Sin City FC, but that would be a very, very interesting game. Sin City FC have a lot of players from the Las Vegas Legends, which is the team that Problems have been last time in the final. So shoulder to shoulder. Captain tries to clear the ball. Number 11 with the ball. Number 11 will go. Sociedad gets the ball back. He'll find the way middle. Number 10 with the ball. Will he take a shot on goal? He'll still try to, he'll look to pass. He gives it up. 22. Shot. A little bit of a soft shot. It kind of bounced off the feet of the defenders there. Ball still in play. They'll look to cross it in again. Gilena. He thought about it. He thought about it. Players on the bench were excited for that. We would have been excited to see that. Yeah, right. Even the referee on the sidelines like, yeah. Throw in. 12 with the ball. Look to find options middle. Tries to switch it over. Goes directly to the defender, Sociedad, and they'll look to create a fast break here.
Go, Cole!
Captain with the ball. He'll pass the ball back. Simple play here. Simple play. They got to play on their toes. They got to play the ball to the feet. Keep it obviously on the offensive and an attacking strategy. But if they can just stay calm and not lose the ball and not give sloppy passes, then maybe they'll create their own opportunities that way. About 9.5 minutes left in the half. They'll look to do the high press. Sociedad on our side of the field now. Number 9. He'll look for options middle. He'll dish it back. Sociedad switch field. Ooh, crucial. Ooh. 20. Can he get a shot on goal? Can he get a shot on goal? He'll pass it left. Number 23 in the box in the middle. Trips. No call by the referee. Sociedad right now trying to keep it themselves together, keep their shape. A lot of people are walking on the field. Here we go, problems. Good pass. Offsides, called offsides by the linesman. The weather's getting pretty chilly out here. Should have packed a little bit better. That's okay. That game of ping pong is very noticeable here. Goes from one team to the other very quickly. Good look. 18 with the ball here. They'll look to find some options in the middle. Through ball to number 9. Can he get a shot on goal? Why not? Maybe find other options in the middle. That will be a corner kick. Sociedad with the ball. They'll look to clear it. Problems. Goes back to Sociedad, number 18. Keep it simple. Little tuggy on the jersey there. Oh, good look by the referee. What can Sociedad do? They got a few people. Another header potential. 39 minutes into this half. We got 6 minutes to go. We wonder on how much more time referee's going to add in this game, considering that there hasn't been much pauses, that maybe not that many minutes, maybe only a few. We'll see. It's a little bit surprising to see Problems being down 2 goals, considering on how good they are. Good trap. Ooh, number 19 with the ball. Number 19 with the ball. Can he get a shot on goal? He'll try to dish it maybe to his left. And it goes into the goal. And it goes into the goal. 3-0 for Sociedad. Number 19, he's big, he's tall, he's strong. Held the ball a little long. Could have dished it off to the left to 12, but he figured to handle it himself. He did a good job with that. Bounces it off the goalie, and it goes straight in. 3-0. Sociedad are really putting on a performance here, while the game does look like it's going back and forth constantly. It's a little unstable. It seems like that the competition is, it does feel equal. It just feels like that Problems are not making their opportunities shine a little bit more. I mean, they're passing the ball with their through balls, and sometimes it works. But they need to have more shots on goal. They need to create more opportunities. But you can tell that these teams have played against each other before. It feels equal. It's just that Sociedad is just doing a better job at finishing their opportunities. They are getting more opportunities, that's for sure. But I'm not going to say anything's possible. I mean, 3-0 is kind of tough to come back from, but there's still a whole another half, ladies and gentlemen. It takes 2 minutes to score 2 goals. Sociedad are now, like I said, up 3 goals. They can sort of start playing with the ball a little bit more experimental. It's tripped. Maybe just a foul. Referee's not going to pull out a card for that. Shoulder-to-shoulder contact, good. We like a good physical game of soccer. We don't get to see that much these days, but here we go, Sociedad. Problems FC are on the counter. Number 10's on the run. What is he going to do here? He's going to look for options. He's going to try to do a through ball. Good idea, just not well enough. Problems. Can they get an opportunity here? They're holding on to the ball. They just got to strike it. Only 2 minutes left in the half. The wind is picking back up. Sociedad could be taking their sweet time. They don't really care too much. I mean, they got to keep their lead in place if they're looking to get a clean sheet here, potentially. There's some sort of hold up on the field, maybe a substitution. Yeah, there's going to be a substitution on the field here. Problem's going to have to make some changes now that they're down 3 goals. That's just how it is. You got to make some changes, got to find some fresh legs, players that are eager to win, eager to play. And sometimes heart can change the direction of the game real well. About half a minute left in this half. 20 seconds around. We'll see if they're going to add any time to this half. We'll see. Problems can probably get one more shot on goal. Another opportunity. That'll go as a corner kick. We're officially in stoppage time. This could be the last opportunity before the half. Or, I'm sorry, throw in. Problems with the ball. Tries to shoot it. Referee will call for the half right then and there. All right, guys. Well, this was the first half for WorldWide Problems FC against Real Sociedad. And don't go too far. We'll be right back for the second half. We'll be right back, everybody.
Stay ready so you don't get ready. How does it always good to see you?
So, your shots are very similar. Now, can you speak to that instead of what I suggest? Because I know that you want to same levels. It's tough. Like, you're going to have to get reaction shots. Spice it up. Maybe try to get parents. Maybe out of the always all the way over there, right? If he's getting it, maybe you can check. They're all the way over there. Stand over there.
So a lot of the stadiums in Vegas have it where there's the press box. It's like the bleachers. Here it's a little bit different. We don't have access. This is all they have. No, this is all. This is all. You're saying like the plugins and the Ethernet. Like it's just the way that the school built it. We love it.
That's just how it is for now. But yeah.
That's what I thought. I'd ask about.
I don't know why they have these maps.
Yeah. That'd be really cool. Oh yeah, no, so we have this one and then we have our wireless guy as well. Yeah. Yeah. So that's been a really cool addition. I would look at the last 2 games that we did. They look really, really good. It was the Sin City ones, and the Las Vegas ones from this last weekend.
Well, let us know. Ideally, we have plans to where we're trying to. How do we get the most viewers into our website? We're trying to figure that out. Right now, what we're doing is we're working off of sponsorships. We do like pre-game shows and post-game shows. Where we say like this was sponsored by this. Yeah, but I'll make sure to email you so that way we can find a time. Right, so that's like the whole goal, yeah. That's what we're trying to do is find a way to make teams, earn or at least, for that, for whatever they get, at least we get off of this one way or another. But a lot of the teams actually do it voluntarily, just so we can make the show, like, we know people know what we're doing. We want to get paid as much as we can. I think that so yeah, we would probably have to get a well, yeah, so we would be able to build something. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Our goal is to have it where we're doing different sports. Like we do like quirky sports. Like we just did like catch ball, variant of volleyball, like we're doing these cool things. And like with our setup, obviously it works and it's really fun. But we're trying to build a platform where we have multiple teams and multiple sites on it, and we work with leagues to be able to say like, hey, like, we can get parents or families to subscribe to it. Yeah. So we have our own YouTube channel, our website right now, and our Instagram. But we're trying to rely on Nisa did? Just not using it?
potatoes at lunch at breakfast. Put top of tea on. Let's get back on the cameras, guys. All right? Together. Unity view 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's mad.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, something was going on.
This thing.
Maybe. I was told.
Slack. Slack is a good word. It's like, how does it keep falling?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you to the viewers that have stuck around. We're going to be starting the second half in just a moment. Players are on the field. It's going to be exciting. Going to get our scoreboard ready here. And some interesting information about Real Sociedad. So, like I said, they played against WorldWide Problems a few times, and I guess they've lost in the past. I guess this is where the rivalry kind of comes in. But this rivalry is even more important now because this is Sociedad's first game in the Nisa Nations League. Here we go. Let's set up the scoreboard. There we go. This is the first game that they're playing in the Nisa Nations League, and being 3-0 against Problems, the team that won the regional finals, that's kind of a big deal. Very big deal, actually. But Sociedad are going to look to add more to the scoreboard, while Problems are going to look to make the comeback here. Oh, good through ball. Number 12. Can he finish it? He'll try to dish it off. Oof, just too late, just a little too late. In that kind of situation when you're down 3-0, it's good to look for the easy option and just keep it simple. But when you're one-on-one like that for a moment, you just go for it. Keep it low, keep it hard, but strike it nice. Man on 14. He's going to look to try to reset that again. Tries to lob the ball through. Goalie steps out of the box. Sociedad are going to reset the ball. Oh, potential mistake here. Keeper got lucky, but the ball almost just slipped between his legs. We can rewatch that on Unity View's instant replay. That was quite intense. That was a potential way for Problems to get at least one goal back into the game. Tries to pass it back. You can see on how the keeper just stuttered there for a second, and stop the replay right there because Problems are on the offensive. And it will be Sociedad's ball. They're going to try to lob this throw in. Problems FC are really good with throw-ins. Let's see what they could do. Right directly into the hands of the goalie. Tries to keep it inside the box, so that way he doesn't step out. And again, we see you guys in the comments here. Feel free to let us know what you think. Here we go, Problems. Look to find. They're playing a little too tight. Ooh. Here we go, Problems. The captain with the ball. Will pass it middle. He'll look for options. Good shot. Finally, some tension. Get the keeper on his toes. We'll rewatch that on the Unity Views instant replay. Good turn and shoot. It was a good shot. Sociedad look to switch the field. They get the ball in the box. They'll dish it out. 7 with the ball. Look to cross it. Keeper will grab the ball there. Little over the back action there. Let's see, Problems with the ball in the middle. Look for options. Look to force the ball into the box here. Directly into the hands of the keeper again. Good look. What a great look. The look to turn around. Number 12 looks for options. Cross into the middle. Good header out by Problems. The look to clear it. Sociedad are still up front. They're maintaining possession real well. Here we go, number 12. Can he place it? Nobody's there. Here we go, problems on the offensive, gets a cross in. Very weak cross. Sociedad are maintaining possession real well, showing their dominance in the second half a lot better than they did in the first, even though that they're still up from 3 from the first half. Cross in. Palms on the run. Palms are on the run, number 10. Number 10. No left foot, no left foot. Oh, he'll try to do it. Good shot, good attempt. We'll rewatch that in Unity View's instant replay. We apologize for that instant replay cutoff. That was a accidental video error on that. Could be a good opportunity for Real Sociedad to get maybe a shot on goal, try from far out. Who knows? A little unpredictable here. But they're up 3-0, so honestly, taking a chance is not a bad idea. Look to catch a strike. And it goes way beyond out. That was a shank and a half. We can rewatch that in the Unity View's instant replay. This will be a sub on the field here. Far out. And we got number 13 that just checked in and replaced for number 10. Helms look to create a fast. We see you guys in the comments. If you guys have anything to share, I know you guys are watching. We like to stay engaged here at Unity View's live streams. Kind of a tough day for problems. It's cold. Here we go. Real Sociedad with the ball, gives it up. Now Problems are on the counter. But just giving the ball back directly to Sociedad. It looks like that they just can't keep possession too well. Problems don't seem like themselves today, which is really strange. Sociedad with the chance. Ooh. Good opportunity to have made that 4 almost. Here we go. Sociedad. Sociedad. Can he finish? Number 19. We'll rewatch that Univiews instant replay real quick. He's good. He's strong. He's fast. But he just, like, why not just, like, boom? Like, why not, like, right there, you know? Like, why not? I keep asking myself these questions. And it's like, I know that he doesn't hear me, but it's that extra step that he does, and he's done that already twice, that's kind of jeopardizing his abilities here. Nonetheless, you know, Sociedad are up. They can try new things. They can do new tactics. Tulip says, come on, Problems. We definitely need to see more encouragement. Problems need a little bit more momentum. You got to do better. A little bit of an off day for them. It's not something that you would casually see all the time. I'm not used to it. It's very interesting that, like I said, it's Sociedad's first game in this league, in this upper division, and they're doing a great job so far.
Hey, coach, if I leave this guy and I go up, he's alone. I'm just telling you that.
30 minutes left into this half here. Still quite a bit of time. Can score a goal once every 10 minutes. Sociedad, number 16 with the ball, looked across it again, goes far out to the right. Problems are going to look to switch up their tactics here and maybe put on some new fresh legs onto the field. Problems with the ball. Tries to cross it in, no luck. Just not their day today.
Yeah, you run it, man.
Ooh, what a great header. Finally, for Problems FC. What a goal. You can see on what happened there. They got possession back. Looked for options middle. Crossed it in.
28 minutes, let's go.
Got a great header in there. Great header. Maybe this can put Problems back into the game. Give them that adrenaline, that momentum that they've been desperately needing. Cantrell Dorsey, number 11. Let's go, says Tulip. But now we can see that anything is possible. There's still a lot of time. They can add another goal within 10 minutes, and they'll still have another 10 minutes to score. still anybody's game. This could be huge for them. Ooh, great shot on goal for Real Sociedad. We'll rewatch that on the Unity Views instant replay. That was a great shot. Number 19's been having a good game. He needs to finish the ball, but he stays with the ball real well. Good shot on goal, and we'll try to cut back to the game real quick because something is happening here. Cross in. What happens here? Offsides is the call. Now you can kind of feel it. The pressure is rising. There's more communication on the field. The intensity is climbing. You can finally tell the difference a little bit just from one goal alone. It's actually astonishing on how that works. Here we go. Problems with the ball again. They come back middle. They lose the ball. Problems with the ball. They'll look for options middle. Number 11. Can he strike it? He'll strike it. Leans too much to the left.
Stop.
Yeah, take Gio's spot. Take Gio's spot.
There'll be a substitution on the field here. We'll try to rewatch that play on how that happened. Good opportunity. They're finally taking their chances and shooting the ball a little bit better, a little bit more. Even waiting to see this. There's going to be a substitution here. Number 22 checking into the game.
Get the one-on-one way. Try to find the one-on-one.
You can tell that Sociedad are getting a little nervous, just a little bit, not too much, but something has changed. You can see that they're playing a little bit more in the back. Keeper will clear it. You can see that they're forcing it a little bit more. Problems got to keep their composure. They got to keep it easy and got to play the ball to the feet. They started off this game forcing the ball a lot more than their opponent, which has been both the, not the greatest thing, but not a bad thing either. Goes out of bounds. That's Mark, the head coach of Problems FC. That's cameraman Noah, Community View. Ball's being played on their side of the half a lot more now. All it takes is one goal to really get yourself back into this game. And Problems feel like that they can do this. I believe that they can do this. They're good enough. It's their first game for Sociedad in this league. Ooh. Sociedad will look to cross. They'll look to cross. They'll look to cross. We'll try to finish it. Good clearance by the defenders. Sociedad are going to take their time. Good pass to the right. Good defense. Quick play again. Sociedad, game of ping pong, back and forth. Both teams are losing possession nonstop and gaining it back. You can see it. This has happened 3-4 times within the last 20 seconds. Now we're just going to reset the ball. Sociedad's going to take their time again. Play the ball from the back. Good switch field. The intensity is definitely a lot higher. This game's going to go by a lot quicker now. Ooh, slide on the turf. Will this be the first time the referee's going to take a card out? Probably not.
Stop.
There can be a substitution here on the field here.
Stop. 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 Yeah, Philip.
Go, go, go. Go, go.
Substitution. Big guy number 11, I believe, right? Or number 19, I apologize. He was really good this game. He's tall. Palms are not going to give up. There's still 22 minutes in this half. Sociedad are going to reset the ball. Number 7 runs down line. Does the Ronaldo chop? Doesn't work. For options middle. Passes it out to the sideline. 7's going to look for a cross. They cross. Nobody's in the box. Good defense by Problems. Just a reminder about our sponsor, Starbridge Windows and Doors. If you guys are looking to upgrade your windows and your doors and you need help with that, this company does it really well. And their service is really great, and they are our sponsor for today's show, so please go check them out. Starbridge Windows and Doors. Sociedad are up front with on the offensive end. They're going to look to bring the ball middle, find options. Number 2 tries to run after the ball. Oh my goodness. Controversial call. I was watching it from here. I don't know if I necessarily called that. That looked like it was anybody's ball, to be honest. You guys in the chat, you guys can rewatch it. What do you guys think about that? Strike into the gloves of the goalie. Bad punt by the goalie there. Sociedad with the ball. They'll pass it left, and he'll just shank it over the goal. They got to keep it low. They got to keep it hard. But they're just trying to finesse their way into this W here. But you can see where the goalie made a mistake here. He tried to punt it out. He kept it low, which is fine. But it just went directly back into Sociedad's legs. Good dish off to the left, and just a shank real high. Here we go. Problems are on the attack. He gets shoved from behind. He's still going. He's still going. Referee's not going to call that. She is going to call that, but it's going to be Sociedad's ball. Sociedad with the ball. Slides in. Good pass. Tries to find his good defense. Problems ball. "72 minutes played into the second half. This has been an entertaining half. It's been a little bit more of an exciting half. Ever since Prom scored that goal, they've been a little bit more intense with it. Can they do it again? It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Prom's looking for options. Good pass. Good pass. Can they finish? Problems. Wait for the goalie to be there.
Good pass, block.
Good pressure by WorldWide Problems. There'll be some sort of stoppage on the field here. And as always, guys, our viewers, thank you guys again for tuning in. We do really appreciate that. I want you guys to stay tuned for our upcoming productions, so please make sure you hit the notification buttons and subscribe to us. We would love for you guys joining us for our next live stream, which I believe is on the 30th, maybe earlier. We're going to be back in Vegas. Or on the 24th, sorry, is our next stream. 24th. We'll be back here. I think next week we have a game here in, for WorldWide Problems again.
Stop.
There'll be a substitution here on the field. I'm going to cut to me real quick and then go back to there. Good substitution.
Gotta buy 18, fellas, 18.
You're good there, you're good there. You gotta do a long switch for that.
Press it up, press it up. Stay there, man.
A little bit less than 15 minutes left in the half, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen a 4-goal game so far. What else are we going to see tonight? What else are we going to see? Are we going to see a comeback? Are we going to see more goals by Sociedad? We're about to find out. Sociedad are running down on the sideline, number 2 with the ball. He's going to look for options. He cuts middle. He's still with the ball. Gives it up. Problems got to use this time as much as they can to make a difference. They're going to force it a little bit more. Number 12 is going to apply the press just to get the ball back. Potential corner kick. Referee does give it. It's a good call. Problems got to take these opportunities and they got to finish them. Corner kicks, penalties, free kicks. These are the times to focus on your set pieces and take what you learned from training and implement that into the game. Super crucial. It's kind of like shooting your free throws in basketball. Free throws win games. Here we go. Problems with the cross. Headers into the hands of the goalie. It was a good cross. We'll rewatch that real quickly on the Unity Views instant replay. Kind of see. It's nice that they got possession from the header, or when they got the hit from the header, but It just wasn't direct enough. Come back to the game here. Potential mistake here. Number 12. He finishes it into the goal, but it's going to be called an offsides from the linesman. Was that an offsides, ladies and gentlemen? Was that an offsides? Let's see if we could catch it on the Unity Views instant replay. Let's see if we could catch that. Was it an offsides? It didn't look like it. The referee will count it. The referee will count it. That did not look like an offsides whatsoever. That'll be 3-2. Guys, this is what we've been waiting for. 3-2. The comeback season for Problems FC. Originally they wanted to call that an offsides, but we were able to rewatch that and we saw that, you know, he was behind the actual defender. Where's the Sin City game? The Sin City game, if you go on our live tab, you'll find the last game that we did for Sin City, and that was last weekend. I believe Sin City played in Vegas, but not on their home turf. They played somewhere else this past weekend. So we weren't there for that because we're sort of on the road right now, but there is last week's Sin City that we did. We did a game last week. You can find that on our live tab, on our YouTube, on this channel. 11 minutes left in the half, ladies and gentlemen. A lot more intense. Sociedad are a little bit more nervous now. 3-2. They were down 3. You know, in basketball, when it comes to playoffs, no team has come back from a 3-0 deficit. But in soccer, it's a little bit different. It's 3-2 right now. Can they finish? And they get it into the net. They get it into the net. They do it. They do it. WorldWide Problems FC. They did it. They made the comeback. WorldWide Problems are here to make a problem. This is what they're known for. This is what they do. Unbelievable comeback. Unbelievable comeback. Unbelievable. That is 3-3, ladies and gentlemen. We got the people in our games hyped. What a great comeback for WorldWide Problems. That is awesome. That is awesome. WorldWide Problems never gave up. They took every opportunity that they were given and more. Now it is a tie game. Tie game. Soccer is different than basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Now, 12 steps aside, takes his time. Potentially got hurt on the field. He's bleeding a little bit.
Go ahead.
Suck that shit up. Suck it up. Suck the shit up. Let's go. Get back in this shit.
Yeah, you need to.
We ain't got it.
Oh, how lovely. They put on the lights back here. 81 minutes into the second half, ladies and gentlemen. 3-3. The game is tied. What looked like a fantastic entrance into the league for Real Sociedad in the first half comes to a troubling second half. We didn't anticipate for this to happen. 6 goals in one game is a lot, so if you like a lot of goals, this game is for you. Real Sociedad are going to maybe potentially try to change this around and seal the deal for themselves here. And that'll be Problems ball.
Nothing over.
crazy comeback. There is room for one more goals. One more goals. I say that plural because it could be two.
Hold it.
But one more goal is definitely something that's possible. Definitely possible.
Your hands. It's good? Okay.
What a game.
No, that's fine. How much time?
Come on, ref.
Go ahead.
Number 12 comes back into the game. But this is where it's going to get intense. There's a rivalry between these teams. There's a little bit of you can say, controversy on the field. They're willing to get into little arguments, some physicality, a little action here. It's bound to happen. We'll see. 6.5 minutes left in this half. How many minutes is the referee going to add? We're not too sure. Palm still with the ball. Anything is possible. Can they score one more against Sociedad? Can they do it? Ladies and gentlemen, this is certainly not the time to close off the stream. This is crazy. Palms with the ball. And they'll win that throw-in. And this is exactly how they defeated the Las Vegas Legends with their famous throw-ins. Problems are really good with that. So let's see what they're able to do with this. Throw-in.
You need to wash? You need to move? No.
The coach is okay. The cameraman.
Okay.
They're going to try to bring it middle.
Yeah, if you can ask him.
What can Problems do? 25. Goes around 7. They try to draw it. No call. Play on. And they get the ball back. Problems. Looking to switch field. Can they keep the ball on the ground? Ball's just flying everywhere. Five minutes left in the half. This half flew by. Last time I looked at the shot clock, there was 30 minutes left. Here we go. Both teams have the option to finish this here. They need to finish. Let's see Problems. They're applying the pressure. They're not going to give up. Sociedad look a little nervous. Switch field. 12's going to find some options, keep it simple to number 2. He'll look for somebody. There we go. Number 12 cuts middle. Can he finish? Gets into the box. And they'll try to draw it, but it looked like it was all ball. All ball. If we rewatch that real quickly on the Unity Views Instant Replay, we will cut out of the replay just in case, it gets intense. But he tried to get into the box. You could see that, and it was just, you can't really see it from that angle, but you could see that it was ball first. The ball was definitely touched first. Here we go. Here's the cross in. Sociedad, what can they do? Try forcing the ball. Not working out. Keeping it simple. Number 7 with the ball. He's going to look for options. Keeping it middle. Number 10 on the sideline. Number 10 finishing it off. And nobody was there, but that would have been a great opportunity to make it 4-3 with so little time left in this game. That was a great idea, great run. But Problems got to do the same. Game is almost over. 3 minutes left, less than 3 minutes at this point. Here we go, Sociedad. Number 10 with the ball. They're playing relaxed. They're playing relaxed. They look relaxed. They look like that they can take this time to beat the clock and just try to create the open space. They lose it. Referee will call that on the ground, and it'll be the first card of the game, it looks like. That'll be a yellow card to number 6. Sociedad haven't been too good with their free kicks, but anything can switch up. It looks like that maybe they'll get a different player to kick that ball this time. That was a good call by the referee. Only a minute and about 45 seconds left. Who knows how much stoppage time is going to be added here. Maybe a minute or two. Tie game here.
Ale, Ale.
We would love to see a solid finish. We'd like to see somebody held victorious here.
No. You stay.
Last game that we broadcasted ended in a 0-0 tie. Obviously 3-3 is a little bit better just because we've seen a few goals. But ideally we want to see a winner. We want to see someone do well. Here we go. What can Sociedad do? They're going to bring the ball middle. Sociedad. And they'll clear the ball. Fast break for problems. Fast break, fast break. And they're running down line. They're running down line. They'll try to look for options. More in the center. Number 6 with the ball. Can he finishes it? So close. Good with the one touch. Fabulous one touch. He needed to do that. It just didn't slide off the right way. 30 seconds left in this half. That was potentially problems' last opportunity to score. That would have been a great way to finish the game if they were able to just place the ball in there. Only a few seconds left here, but now that we have an injured player, we'll see on how much time is being added. Do we know how much time was being added, guys? We don't know? How many minutes is being added? We are officially in stoppage time. Not much left in this game. Three minutes. 3 minutes in stop. We're going to be added to this game. You can hear the volume into the hands of the keeper. Anything is possible here. Will we see a winner? Will we see a winner? Number 13 with the ball. Number 13 with the ball. What is he going to do? He's going to pass it off right to 6, to captain. He's going to pass it back. Are they going to cross the ball in? And it goes off. It'll be a throw-in for problems.
Toby, throw that! Toby, throw that!
This should be 2.5 minutes.
It's a good opportunity to lob the ball into the center of the box. Still tied 3-3. About a minute and a half left in stoppage time, maybe a little bit less. Shot on goal for problems.
Oscar, what are you doing up there? Oscar, what are you doing up there? Get your ass back!
Some frustration from the coach. Not much time left, or maybe 30 seconds. Maybe a minute if we're lucky. They'll switch field here. 17 gets the ball. That'll be a foul. Sociedad get another opportunity to do something special here, potentially. 7 with the ball. They're going to try to force it in there. They're going to cross it into the box. A little far out.
Let's go! Come on, Dorsey! Come on, Ale!
Forcing the ball left and right. Forcing the ball left and right, but the captain gets the ball. 13.
Hey, that's good! That's good!
It goes in the hands of the keeper.
You need sap? No?
Waiting for the final whistle. And that will be it. It'll be a 3-3 tie. No winner today. Tie game. Real Sociedad and WorldWide Problems. Both with a tie. But you can see a clear difference on who played well in which half. Sociedad taking over in the first half and WorldWide Problems making a statement in the second. Both teams are very equally talented, and we're excited to see on where this goes. We'll be back here next week on the 24th for WorldWide Problems. And we thank you guys so much for tuning into this broadcast here. Oh, I didn't even realize you guys had the camera on me. But I'm Lidor Bega. Let me put my graphic up here while we're at it. Give me 1 second. Just so. There we go. I'm Lidor Bega. You guys can follow me on Instagram at lidor.bega. Sammy, come over here. He's our reporter. Let's get him into the image too. Make sure you guys follow the GOAT Sammy here. And Noah, our guy in the camera behind camera. There you go. We look forward to the next live stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and it'll be a good live stream next time as well. Hopefully, Problems will look to win a victory, become victorious on the next one. But this was a really good competition. Sam, what do you think about this competition?
I thought it was incredible. It was a really fun game. You know, I didn't expect them to score and actually tie the game, so that was really incredible to see. Really fun.
That was really fun. Didn't expect that either. We had some really good, cool people in the crowd. I think people that run the Nisa Nations League. So this was an anticipated game for sure. Nonetheless, we got to cut it off now. We're going to close the timer here on the shot clock or the scoreboard. But thank you guys again, and we'll see you guys on the next stream. Take care, everybody. Thank you.